Stadium in the Bronx. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, we have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Max Fried, #1 in the league in strikeouts, Singy.
Yeah, that swing and miss pitch is next level, Boog. The ball just jumps out of his hand late.
It's not just power, it's precision. Every pitch has intent.
Yeah, and I'd say every start has entertainment value as well. You can't look away when he's on the mound.
O'Neill Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Yeah, Cindy, he doesn't just hit it far. He hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total!
Ball outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, O'Neill Cruz.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's a bullet, but it goes.
Best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball, left
side.
That's a foul ball. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx. And on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skenes. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Nice grab onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Trent Grisham.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Batting third, the right field.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Stanton now. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. In the air, left field. 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Number baseman, number 22.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, Brian Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
Fried, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025. on the ground. McMahon fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
The shortstop, Nick Gonzalez.
Free. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Maximus notches the K. Nothing doing here from Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
One, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Jamaican.
Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
Way out front for strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Anthony.
So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. Back for more from the Bronx. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Freed will go to work.
Ball low.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
There's a strike at the knees. Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. The Buccos with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fried, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Got it. That ends the frame. Pirates lead 1, and we are still scoreless. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air right field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting up, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Grisham swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Going 2 now. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. the 0-2. A two-run blast. His 58th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Judge comes up empty there. Two runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left. Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
One out man at first. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Foul ball there. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with.
Base hit center field. One run across. The throw in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Right side. And that one handled. On to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
On the ground, right side. Rice steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
2 down, bases empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Lined into right. And there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Rossi.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Ball.
Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. In the air, center field. Cruz drifts towards it. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
So up next, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
To the right side, York gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Liner snagged it first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. Mangum, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings and misses. Max Fried, another strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Carmen Mlodzinski comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the...
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, the tag, out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now it's going to be Jared Triolo.
Jared Triolo.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Now an 0-2 from Fried. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neill.
Back to the top of the lineup, O'Neill Cruz digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in the Bronx, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball.
The 1-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back, and in one hops the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Everything came together for him. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
Now here is Anthony Volpe.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch.
In the air to left center. Cruz on the move. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 5-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner for third. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Oh, the throw is over his head, and this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ryan McMahon will hit next. Has grounded out a couple of times. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
That's a ball. That's down.
Look at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, number 10, Brian.
2 down, bases empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Comes up empty. Swings through it for the K. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Isaac Matson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 59th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Line into right center field. That's a base hit. So a man at first, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to second, might be 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ground ball right side. York gets him easily, ends the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball. Weathers on the mound for the 40th time this season. A former first-round pick back in 2018. That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gonzalez gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, number 14, Joey Vaughn.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And it gets by him. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score easily. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out, runner at second. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, Caballero throws to first in time, and that's an out.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Nick York.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, Austin Wells. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Ground ball to the right side. O'Hearn takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
comebacker to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Isaac Matson out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. Yohan Ramirez taking over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Wells comes round and he scores. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. First offering, runner goes.
No, that's inside.
No throw, he's in there safely. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And a 1-1. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Yankees out front, 7-1. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Ground ball left side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Bednar, multi-time all-star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one lifted to left. Dominguez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's to third. McMahon. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees even this series up at a game apiece.
The first two games of this series, really good exchange, punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long